Imagine trying to capture the essence of a story in just 30 seconds for an ad versus crafting a 2-hour film that takes the audience through an emotional journey. The challenge lies in knowing how to tailor your story to each medium effectively. Each platform demands a unique approach, and mastering these nuances can significantly impact on how your story resonates with the audience. Welcome back to the Musings of a Storyteller. I'm Robari Mora, and today we're looking into the art of writing for different media, TV, film, ads, and social media. Understanding the specific demands of each platform is crucial for any storyteller who wants to create content that truly resonates. Each medium has its own storytelling style, pacing, and audience expectations. Let's explore what makes each platform unique and how you can craft your stories to fit perfectly. First, let's start with my personal favorite, television. TV is a vast and complex medium, often involving episodic storytelling that unfolds over multiple seasons. Think about the show like Succession or Desperate Housewives. These drama series take viewers on a journey through the lives of their characters, with each episode adding layers to the overall narrative. TV writing requires a deep understanding of character development, pacing, and plot structure. Unlike film, where you have a finite amount of time to tell a story, TV allows you to explore characters and plots in much greater depth over time. When writing for TV, you need to think about the long game. And here are some key elements to consider. Number one, character development. One of the most important aspects of TV writing is developing characters that can sustain audience interest over time. Characters need to be complex, evolving, and relatable. Consider how Desperate Housewives develops its characters over several episodes, revealing new layers and complexities as the story progresses. Viewers become invested in these characters, returning each week to see how their stories unfold. Number two, episode structure. Each episode should be self-contained to some extent, offering a mini arc that satisfies the viewer while still contributing to the larger narrative. Think of it as writing a short story that fits into a larger novel. Every episode should advance the plot, deepen character relationships, or introduce new conflicts. An effective episode structure keeps viewers hooked from one episode to the next, while maintaining the integrity of the overarching story. Number three, consistency. Continuity is crucial in TV writing. The story must flow seamlessly from one episode to the next, with characters behaving in ways that are consistent with their development. Plot points must logically follow one another to avoid jarring the audience out of the story. Consistency ensures that the story remains cohesive, making it easier for viewers to stay engaged over the long term. TV writing is about building a world and characters that viewers want to return to episode after episode. It's a marathon, not a sprint, requiring careful planning and attention to detail. Next, let's move on to film writing. Films like Oppenheimer by Christopher Nolan or Barbie by Greta Gerwig show how a single narrative needs to be tightly structured within a limited runtime. Unlike TV, where you have hours and hours to unfold your story, a film demands you tell a complete and compelling story in just about 90 to 120 minutes. In a film, you're dealing with a much more condensed time frame, which means every scene, every line of dialogue, and every character arc must serve the story. There's no room for filler. Writing for film requires you to be both economical and impactful. Let's break down a few essentials. Number one, the 3-act structure. Almost every successful film follows a 3-act structure: beginning, middle, and end. The first act sets up the story and introduces the character. The second act develops the conflict, and the third act resolves the story. This structure provides for a clear roadmap for your narrative, ensuring it remains focused and compelling. A number of films such as The Joker, Parasite, Avengers Endgame perfectly exemplify this structure, with each act building onto the last and leading to a satisfying and cohesive conclusion. Number two, pacing. Pacing is crucial in film. You need to keep the audience engaged without rushing the story. This means balancing action with quieter character-driven moments and knowing when to escalate tension and when to give the audience a breather. A well-paced film keeps viewers on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating what comes next. Number three, character resolution. By the end of the film, your character should have undergone significant growth or change. Whether it's a hero's journey or a tragic downfall, the audience needs to see a clear resolution to the character arcs that have been developed. This resolution gives the story its emotional impact, leaving the audiences satisfied or intentionally unsatisfied, depending on the story's intent. Film writing is all about precision. Every element must work together to create a cohesive and engaging narrative that resonates with the audience long after they've left the theater. Let's switch gears and talk about advertising. Ads like the famous Guinness Made of Black campaign are designed to grab attention and deliver a powerful message in just a few seconds. Unlike TV or film, where you have the luxury of time, ads require you to make an immediate impact. Ad writing is a unique challenge because you need to communicate your message clearly, quickly, and memorably. It's all about distilling your story down to its essence. Having worked as a copywriter over time, here's what you need to focus on when writing ads. Number one, clarity. Your message needs to be crystal clear from the get-go. There's no time for elaborate setups or deep character development. The audience should understand what you're selling or advocating for within the first few seconds. Simplicity is key. The message should be so clear that even if someone only half watches the ad, they still understand the core message. The second thing, memorability. Ads are competing for attention in a sea of content, so your ad needs to stand out. This could be through a catchy slogan, a memorable visual, or a powerful emotion that sticks with the viewer. A memorable ad lingers in the mind long after the viewer has seen it, influencing their behavior and choices. The third thing is a call to action. Every ad needs a call to action, a CTA. Whether it's buy now, learn more, or join the movement, the CTA directs the viewer to take the next step. Without it, even the most compelling ad can fall flat. The CTA is the bridge between the story you've told and the action you want your audience to take. Writing for ads is about capturing attention and delivering your message effectively in the shortest time possible. It's a skill that requires both creativity and precision. Finally, let's explore social media writing. Social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok demand content that's both concise and engaging. In a world where users scroll through endless feeds, your content needs to grab attention in seconds. Social media writing is different from other forms of storytelling because it's often more immediate, visual, and interactive. The goal is to engage your audience quickly and encourage them to interact with your content. Now, here's how to make your social media content stand out. Number one, brevity. Social media users have short attention spans. You need to convey your message quickly and clearly. This means cutting out anything that isn't essential and getting straight to the point. Every word counts. Brevity doesn't mean sacrificing depth, but rather ensuring that your message is clear and direct. Number two, visuals. On social media, visuals are often just as important, if not more so, than the text. Eye-catching images, videos, and graphics can make the difference between someone scrolling past your post or stopping to engage with it. Strong visuals not only attract attention, but also convey your message in a way that words alone can't. Remember, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Number three, engagement. Social media is all about interaction. Use hashtags, polls, questions, and other interactive elements to engage your audience and encourage them to participate in the conversation. The more your audience engages with your content, the more visible it becomes, creating a ripple effect that can significantly amplify your message. Writing for social media is about creating content that's not only compelling, but also shareable. It's a unique blend of brevity, visual appeal, and interactivity that requires a deep understanding of your audience and the platform you're using. To wrap it up, writing for TV, film, ads, and social media each requires a distinct approach. Whether you're crafting a long-running TV series, a tightly structured film, a punchy ad, or an engaging social media post, the key is understanding the strengths and limitations of each platform. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into multi-platform storytelling. If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear about the unique challenges you've faced in writing for different media. Until next time, keep dreaming, creating, and celebrating the magic of storytelling. Rogbari Mara, you know the rest.